Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Avi. Listen, welcome to a new episode of the series Avi Talks. This is episode 2. This is a series where I just talk about real life stuff in it, where I give advice and I guide people. Well, I might not be anyone special to be guiding you lot, but this is where I talk real stuff and you lot just create a discussion in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, because obviously I filter through the comments, I respond. But it was really good to see the feedback on the first episode. Everyone was saying, yo, this helped them feel calm for their GCSEs, or anyone who's finished it will talk about it. Some people even direct messaging me saying, bro, post more content like this. We love the authenticity. And you know what? I'm very appreciative of the feedback, man. I was just testing out some content and I thought, wow, it actually done all right. It done well. So I'm very grateful. And this is the second episode. This episode, we're going to be discussing friendships. Friendships, if they're fake, how to maintain them, how to find the right friends, how to filter through them. Listen, someone even messaged me saying, you're like an older brother that I never had. And, I'd love to be that for you guys. An older brother to all the guys and girls that watch me. Listen, I just want to guide you lot. I know as well, like, there was a couple girls commenting on the previous episode as well. One person commented about what type of people that men are attracted to and stuff like that. Listen, I don't think I fall in that thing. I think, like, if you want like female advice, you should watch a female. I'm talking like straight female advice, like stuff like that, dating. Then you should watch a female content creator. But obviously, if it's like older brother advice, like what a female should do, what subjects you should pick, not what a female should do, but like little advice or stuff, I'm more than happy to do that. So obviously I feel like friendship touches obviously the male and female audience, and I know I have both a very diverse male and female audience, of course. So guys, I'd love to help out anyone and everyone. So listen, don't be shy. If you're a male, comment, give some topics. If you're a female, comment, give some topics. I'm always here to help. Now listen, we're going to touch on friendships and my personal experience with them, fake friendships, good friendships, real friendships, stuff where maybe even I've lacked as a friend and where that's made me improve. So let's touch on friends, right? Do you need friends in your life? Now me, I'm an only child. I don't have any siblings. My whole life I really wanted siblings. I always wanted brothers. I wanted a sister, stuff like that. And I was always begging for it, bro. Like, I really wanted it. And it's weird how the world works and how God works and how the universe works, because, bro, by the blessing and gift of God, my closest friends are literally like my brothers to me. Like, I promise, bro. Like, obviously don't have the feeling of having a blood brother, but bro, I promise you, like, I have like 5 or 6, 7, like 6 or 7, maybe 8 very, very close friends. That these are like my brothers to me, like my actual brothers. Like, bro, I would pretty much do anything for them, and I feel like they would pretty much do anything for me. I have one family friend as well, that my family is very close to his family, and I'm very close to him as well. He's like my brother. He's like like a brother to me as well, like a younger brother, because we're the same culture and everything. So I've been blessed with a very strong friendship group by the grace of God. And because of that, I'm able to tell what a real friend is, and I can also see what fake friends are like as well. Because obviously I have close friends, but I also have just friends, just people that I chat to on a casual. They're like my friends, innit? And I can see where some people lack as friends. And also there's just some people that I feel like I could be way closer with them, but we're just on a friendship sort of level right now. But that's not to say I can't become closer with them. Like, there's a lot of people I met from content that I'm actually very close to. Like, very close to, and I would consider them a close friend. Like, I would consider them like a brother. But yeah, man, so I feel like friends is a very weird topic, because I feel like male friendships and female friendships are very different, and I'll touch on both as well, because obviously I know there's a mixed audience and you guys might be interested. So the one main difference I want to highlight between male and female friendships is that male friendships is more like a brotherhood, and female friendships, I'd say, is quite fake. And I'll explain. I feel like two females will struggle to be friends if you met each other through each other. As in, if you're a girl and you just met another girl, I feel like it's a struggle to be friends, in the sense that, bro, they'll become friends, they'll do everything together, they'll go on motives together, they'll go to school together, they'll go outside together, they're very good friends, they're tight. But when it's met like that, my personal opinion and from experience and from people I know, they just don't get along. There's some sort of jealousy, you know. One girl might get moved to, and the other might be the friend that, you know, doesn't get moved to, and the second friend just develops jealousy. A lot of stuff happens when the opposite gender is involved, and I feel like for females, that sort of stuff, it can be the killer of their friendship. I feel like females are stronger in friends when either they met through family, or like they got given the friends. So like obviously like the boyfriends, their boyfriend's boy's girl. Do you get what I'm saying? Like when a female gets given a friend, I feel like that's when their friendship was stronger. Whereas males, just from personal experience and stories that I know, males, they make friends together, but obviously there's a certain group of males that struggle to maintain friendships, and that's people who are gossipers. And I'd say these are behave like females. But that's not to say, oh, females behave this way and males behave that way. Obviously, the fact that this is raw and authentic and just me saying my opinions, a lot of stuff can come across the wrong way. That's why I'm making sure that things are real and authentic, but at the same time not offensive. So I feel like that's not to say that behaving like a female is anything wrong, but I feel like there's a group of males who obviously gossip, spread a lot of misinformation. They love that sort of stuff and they struggle to maintain friendships. Now listen, I've obviously said I have a strong batch of friends, and I feel like having a friendship group is very important for guys and for girls. I feel like loneliness is definitely a thing that happens to everyone, and sometimes you just need a friend, you know, a friend to call, because a lot of times that's really saved me. A friend to call has really saved me, man. So a friend to call, a friend to speak to, a friend to chill with, a friend to jump out with, a friend to motivate you. Like these are like different, like friends that can fill different roles, and some friends can touch all roles. A friend to motivate you, a friend to go gym with, a friend to study with. You get what I'm saying? Like friends are very important, and I feel like people talk a lot about unconditional love, and they say your mother and your father, or your mother even, is the only person that can love you unconditionally. On one hand, I do agree. Your mother, yes, she'll love you no matter what. But at the same time, I feel like if you build that friendship with someone, trust me, bro, if you build a brotherhood, I feel like, bro, they love you no matter what. So this is what I'm saying. So I feel like with friendships, the best thing to do to make friends, to be out there, to establish friendship is, bro, you have to just be somewhat extroverted. And this is hard because at heart, I'm an introvert. But the friends that I've met, whether it be through school or at uni, it's from me somewhat being extroverted or being at the right place at the right time. You're not going to make friends if you just sit in your room all day. That's one thing you should know. Like, you have to be there somewhat by chance. Like, for example, one of my closest friends at uni, you lot definitely know him. You've seen him on the channel before. I met him because it was through another friend. And the reason why I know the other friend, who I don't even chat to now, the reason why I even knew the other friend is because he was the extroverted one and he said yo to me on one of the first days of uni. So it's weird how everything works. I have 3 or 4 very close boys from uni that I met, and I have like 5, 6 from home, innit? So yeah, man, literally, I feel like someone has to be extroverted, and it's not, if you're not extroverted, you just have to be at the right place at the right time. I see a lot of people who go to uni and complain like, oh, I haven't made any friends. Have you been going out? Have you been putting yourself in front of people? Have you at least tried to make conversation? If either you study from home and, you know, you only go to lectures and you just do your work and go back, you're not going to make friends. If you live at accommodation and you're not jumping out on motives, realistically, you're not going to make friends. You have to put yourself out there. Now, this is a touchy topic that I feel like people don't want to talk on, which is the fact that friends can be fake, and that can be very hurtful, and it might be something that you don't want to hear, but unfortunately it's the truth. Friends can be fake. Now, I had a friend at university who was some weirdo, bro. Like, I consider this guy my guy, and he said something about someone very close to me, like behind their back, which I just don't rate. You know, I couldn't rate, and it's not even something that he believed. He just said it in the moment, just to make other people laugh. And when you're saying things about me or someone else behind people's back just to make people laugh, that means, bro, like, God knows what you're thinking on the inside. Do you get what I'm saying? So I know what fake friends are like, and they show it. Guys can be jealous too. I talked about girls being jealous, but guys can be jealous too. For example, when I started social media, there's a lot of people making sly comments because obviously the social media kicked off when we're jumping out on nights out. the spotlight, it does go to me. And that's not me gloating, or that's not me showing off. Like, that's just how it is. Like, obviously I said, with this series, it's me being real. So if I say something, it's true. I'm not gonna lie here. I don't have any reason to lie here on YouTube. When I was at university, a lot of the attention, it was on me. That's through social media. Obviously, that's what I'm saying. When you're in people's faces, when everyone knows who you are, when you have hundreds of thousands of followers, of course, the attention is going to go to you. And some people don't like that, because they just remember the Avi that was just, just quiet. Not really quiet, but that was just, like, I was just like there. I was doing my own thing. But suddenly when it's the Avi that everyone is loving and glazing at uni, because at uni, a lot of people show love, and I was very appreciative whilst I was out there. People don't like it. That's my personal experience. One of the best ways to tell, bro, I'll tell you even a story. When I bought my BMW 1 Series, I went to university like a week later. Sorry, the ambience turn off sometimes. When I was at university, I went to university like a month later after buying my BMW 1 Series. Now, after I bought that, a guy goes to me, one of the guys who I considered a close friend, he goes to me, this is a different guy, by the way. He goes to me, how did you buy that? How did you afford that car? I swear TikTok pays pennies. And this is when the creator program was around, and obviously it's not paying pennies, right? And I was like, oh, I just saved the pennies. You just have to give a smart remark back, because bro, a comment like that is just gonna piss you off. He's always trying to downplay your thing. How did you afford it? I swear TikTok pays pennies. You can notice the jealousy through what they say. So stuff like that, males can be jealous too. I feel like males can be fake too as well. Like, there's a lot of the reasons why guys fall out. I'll say the two main reasons why guys fall out: girls and money. And I feel like if you could fall out with your friends over either of these two, they weren't your friends in the first place. I don't know how man can fall out over girls. Like, bro, there's just bro code, and it's simple as that. Do not go for a girl that your guys had a past with. And unless my man obviously gives you permission, but that's like you can pattern this girl, like, blah, blah, blah. But, bro, do not go for a girl that your brethren had a past with, like, if they were serious, because that just doesn't make sense. That's just wet. Like, that's bro code, like, it just don't make sense to me. Like, a lot of men fall out over that because a guy would have dated a girl, and then for some reason his brethren, when they break up, is moving to that same girl. Like, what are you doing? That's bro code. Money. A lot of friends end up owing each other money. Some people refuse to pay it back, or some people are slow on paying it back, or some people take it as a disrespect. Why you not paying me back? X, Y, Z. They fall out. Shouldn't be falling over money, lads. Like, you should be better than that. You should be mature about that. Can't be borrowing money to someone who's a bit weird in the first place. You should have these things in your head. But obviously, if it's a tight friend at the time and you can't tell, I don't blame you lot. But a lot of the reason man fall out is because of that. A lot of the reasons girls fall out is literally over guys. They get jealous. So telling a fake friend, in my opinion, is quite easy, because compare them to the closest friend you have. I feel like a lot of people have like rose-tinted glasses when it comes to some friends, because like they want to view them as amazing. But just compare them to your best friend that you have. Cool. If I called them right now, would they talk to me for half an hour to see if I'm good? If I shouted them to come out on a motive, would they come straight away? If I told them a secret, can they keep it? This is one of the most important things. Can they keep a secret? A lot of the reasons why we have friends is because we share private information to them. And some man, they love to gossip. They hear a secret and they can't keep their mouth closed. It's like it's in them. It's in their DNA. They just need to tell everyone. And you don't have a friend around like that. Girls, do not have friends around that love gossip. I know it's like, I think it's female nature to love gossip. I feel like all girls love gossip. But girls, whoever's watching this as a girl, I know there's a female audience. Do not have friends around that love gossip. You lot are better than that. Like, shouldn't be doing that. I feel like, bro, it's a double-edged sword when it comes to friendships, because you have to be very wary of the right friend. But eventually, over time, you guys build a friendship. Like, my friends from school, I've known since year 7. So that was when I was like 11, and now I'm 22. So I've known them for 11 years now. Over 11 years, do you know how many friends I've had? That's another thing. Real friends you'll be able to tell over time. Like, I was not an expert at 16, 17. As a matter of fact, my best friends that I have to this day, my school friends, do you know how many times some of us might have fell out with each other whilst we were at school, and we probably thought we were never going to be friends ever again? We might have fallen out over the dumbest of things. But one thing is, if you're real friends, you can always, you know what I'm saying, forgive each other and get back. If you're real friends, if it's not over something that's unforgivable, you can always forgive and get back and maintain a strong friendship. It's possible. It's been done before. I've seen it with my own eyes. So guys, with friendships, the main thing is just be careful who you're friends with. Be careful who you give your energy to, because a lot of friends, they can have ill intent, they can have bad intentions, or they can even be jealous. And I do not agree with any of those traits. That's of course nothing that a friend should have. Between guys and girls, I feel like I'm just going to touch on it softly, because I feel like that's a whole different video. That's a whole different video where I'll talk about whether guys and girls can even be friends. But I say guys and girls, if you're friends with each other, keep it platonic. That's all I'm going to say. Keep it platonic. That's definitely a discussion for a future video as well. But keep it platonic, guys. Because things get very weird. You know, I don't understand people who say, oh yeah, they're friends, and then like they might have a secret crush on like their friend. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. In my opinion anyways, I don't think guys and girls can be platonically friends, and that's obviously something I'm going to discuss in a future video. But guys, I feel like I've spoken for 15 minutes about this topic. Literally, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know any situations you don't have with your friends, anything, man. Just obviously it's a discussion. It's like a blog, you know what I mean? So just let me know what you lot think. We'll take everything in. I'll look through the comments. Guys, if you can give advice to one another as well in the comments, make sure you do. It's a community. We're building a community, innit? So everyone feel like it's a safe space. Let me know your situation if you feel comfortable enough sharing it. And guys, most importantly, if you see someone leaving a comment and you feel like you could relate or you could share your own situation, feel free to give them advice. This is not just a be or end all. And at the end of the day, I'm nobody to give advice. You know, I'm just a guy that speaks on social media. But literally, guys, I appreciate and love all the support. Listen, amazing. You guys are amazing, man. Listen, like, comment, subscribe, share this video around. You lot are the best, man. I appreciate all of you so much from the bottom of my heart. Literally, next, give me some topics as well to talk about as well. Anything that you lot are going through, whatever. And that'll be the next episode of Avi Talks. But listen, I'm going to catch you lot soon. I feel like the next video will be like a nice vlog or whatever, man. You know, I'll get up to something in it. But literally, I love you lot all so much, man. I appreciate all the support, man. Listen, you lot take care. Love.